Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. If you know them, but they see you first, yet don't speak, avoid them at all costs because they're hiding something. Let's talk about it. Unfortunately, when it comes to certain individuals, there are people who will see you and act like they don't see you. And I know I've touched on this particular topic before, but we really about to dig into this one. We really about to chop it, break it, shake it down on this one. People who know you, but see you out in public and act like they never saw you a day in their life are unfortunately hiding something. And what they're hiding is they're hiding how they really feel toward you. They're hiding how they feel towards you, and they're hiding their authenticity from you. They're not being authentic with you. They're not being real with you. And they're hiding their intentions toward you. So it's a number of things that are being hidden here. They're hiding their intentions towards you. They're hiding how they really feel towards you by acting like they don't see you. Usually when people are out in public and you see someone you don't want to interact with, you don't pursue this person. You stay away from this person and you avoid this person and you handle your business. You get what you got to get done, do what you got to do, and then you're out of there. There's no reason for you to see someone that you know, that you feel good about. That's why I said they're hiding how they feel about you. And they're also hiding their true intentions. There's no one that will see you, that knows you, that wants to interact with you, at least positively, and act like they don't see you. If someone that you know, could be anyone, someone could be anyone, someone you're related to, a friend, if someone you see out in public, could be someone from your job, someone from your past, if someone sees you and they act like they don't see you, but they continuously put themselves in your vicinity, that person's hiding something. And it will bring some pain if this wasn't someone that you expected to be like this. And it's not more or less pain, it's just disappointment. Let me not say pain. It's not pain at all. It's just the pain of the disappointment. It's like, wow, you too? It's like, dang, is there nobody? Is there nobody out there? Is there nobody of good nature? And it's like, it's certain people you expect things from because you know them, you've worked with them, you've lived near them or with them, or you like know them personally, you've been around them for a while. So you could expect certain behavior like this from certain people. But when it's someone that you wouldn't expect this behavior from, this person was a different type of person to you in your mind, it's like it's a huge disappointment. And it kind of makes you lose faith in things. It makes you lose faith in humanity, makes you lose faith in people. And it makes you think that there are no good people out there. There are good people out there. It makes it hard to believe that there are, but there are good people out there with good intentions. But people who know you personally, and people who see you out and don't acknowledge you, act like they don't see you, act like they didn't just recognize you, but they're putting themselves near you for you to do all the acknowledging, and you know that this person saw you first. That's crazy. People don't put themselves near you and not speak to you if they don't feel some type of way. And if you approach this person, you'll be like a mouse going after some cheese that's going to end up caught in a trap. It's not wise to it's not wise to approach these kinds of people. It's not intelligent to go up to these kinds of people. If someone sees you first and act like they don't even know you, and they want you to do all the approaching, all the talking, all the acknowledging, it's not a good sign. It's a sign that this person really doesn't want anything to do with you, and you wouldn't be getting from them what you think you would. It would be a waste of your real on what could potentially or is unfortunately a fake person. And dealing with fake people, you have to be careful. These kinds of people could be following you. These kinds of people could be watching you. These kinds of people could be gathering information for an ex boss, an ex whatever, an ex period. Um, People who you're on no contact with, who are just wanting to be nosy, wanting to know about you, wanting to know what you're doing, wanting to know what's going on in your life. If these people were to ask you questions and you were to speak to them, it would be good for you, because whatever you're trying to keep to yourself would be spread to everyone. And that's usually what happens in these particular cases. You have to avoid these people at all costs. This could be a detrimental situation to you. You never know who people know. You never know what kind of strings they can pull. They get a hold of your plans, get a hold of your ideas. Not only will they send negative energy out to you, but they'll go as far as possibly even contacting people because they know they are connected to like people on a higher level, and they could just like get some things canceled for you. You don't want that to happen. Whether they cancel it spiritually by sending out some negative, black, dark, evil magic, or they just call someone, make a call. Let me make a call. I know I'll talk to this, but well, I know that one, or I could get them to do this, or I could get them to do that, and he won't even be able to get that. Yeah, do that. You don't need people doing that in your life. And unfortunately, there are people who like to play those kinds of games. You know, you tell people too much, now this person is showing up to other places. When you don't tell people too much about you, they will go to extreme lengths to get information on you, go places, do certain things to try to figure you out. And if they see you and they're not speaking to you, that person is hiding something. They're hiding how they really feel towards you. They're hiding their true intentions. You don't want to speak to anybody who's hiding how they really feel about you. This person is possibly practicing some type of fake persona or some type of fake uh, personality to try to win you over some kind of way. You just never know. People usually who are on no contact will send out flying monkeys, and then you'll end up thinking this person is okay, end up going out somewhere with them, end up meeting them somewhere, or you end up telling them some type of information, and now the person who you really don't want to see is showing up there also. And it's like, how did you know I'm here? People got tabs on you. People got the dibs on you. People got secret information on you, when you should be able to keep these things to yourself. You shouldn't have to worry about going out and people from your past or people that you no longer wish to deal with are trying to continue to deal with you. But it's like you wouldn't not want anything to do with them if they weren't being so toxic and trying to just destroy you and ruin your peace. And when some people are attacking you and trying to keep you stressed out because they don't care about you in that particular way, they don't care if you're stressed, they don't care if you're upset over them or something that they did. That's actually what they would prefer. And the thing about it is, they don't want you to be able to grow spiritually. They don't want you to be able to grow spiritually. If you can grow past this, you're going to enter into a flow state. You're going to enter into a state of peace. You're going to enter into a state of love. You're going to be able to trust people again, all because you were away from this person. Your health is going to increase. You're going to have a healthier body, healthier mindset, healthier life, healthier spirit. And unfortunately, there are people that they take it this far. They don't want you to have those things. They don't want your life to be healthy. They don't want you to be healthy. They would rather you continue to be stressed. All right. They would rather continue to feed them and give them what they want and continue to have a terrible life due to what they do to you in your life. So avoid people that, like, people who see you and act like they don't see you and want you to do all the acknowledgement. Those are fake people, and they're all on assignment to try to make you feel terrible about yourself. They all treat you like that for a reason. That's the way that they have come up with a plan or some type of evil plot formula or whatever to treat you that way. They don't want you to be able to trust people. They don't want you to have a normal life. But you're going to trust people. You're going to be able to have a normal life. You're going to be able to have good people in your life. You're going to be able to have authentic, real people in your life. Everyone needs people. It's a part of life. It's a part of life. Even animals that aren't that animal need other animals. You watch the Discovery Channel, you'll see some type of wildebeest will have some type of abscess, not to be gross. They'll have some type of infected lesion on their body. And there'll be certain animals, like I just saw the other day, you probably saw the video too, these turtles were eating this wound on this wildebeest. And you think that because they're eating the wildebeest is hurting it, but no, they're actually helping it. They're actually removing all the bad blood and the bad part of the body, the bad lesion or whatever off of the little toxic part of flesh off of the animal. And now that animal who had this pain, now that pain is subsiding, it could actually heal because all the bad stuff leaked out and the turtles ate it. So it's like everything needs something. There's no organism that doesn't need something else. Everybody needs something. Everyone needs something. And everybody needs to have human interaction in their life. But there are some people that just want certain individuals to just experience trauma and that's it. That's the way it seems. And when you realize this, it's like, yo, I have to remove myself and get away from certain people like this because it's just not healthy for me to be a part of any kind of relationship involving these people, whether I'm involving myself with them directly or whether I'm involving myself with people they know that would put them over me. And sometimes when the people know the people you separate yourself from, not only is the person that you separated yourself from not good for you, but now the people who are attached to them, they're no good as well. It's like the a bad apple ruins the bunch kind of thing. If that bad apple continues to be bunched up with the other apples, then those other apples are going to turn bad as well. It may not be that apple directly, but if you could get out the barrel, if you can get out the batch and not turn into one yourself, you're free. And yo, it's just like other situations to where some people were free and other people weren't free. If you weren't free and you saw some people get free, you might have felt some kind of way about that. Wait a second, wait a minute. You free? You don't have to deal in layman's terms. We could put it in today's terms. You don't have to deal with what I have to deal with, or basically it could be that, or they just could not want to see you get away or get out of the situation. Or you could have perceived someone to be a particular way your whole life, but now that the veil has been lifted up off this person, you're able to see them clear with your spiritual eye. You could tell who this person is, regardless of who they portray themselves to be. And usually it's people who are connected to the people you separate and distance yourself from. So when people who act like they don't want anything to do with you, but they wouldn't mind you acknowledging them or speaking to them, it's only going to be a fake interaction. It's only going to be an inauthentic experience. It's not going to be real. It's not going to be anything of value. It is basically like you talking to someone that wouldn't mind stabbing you in the back. Someone who cares about you, someone who's concerned about you, is not going to see you and not say anything. People who like you, people who don't just tolerate you, aren't going to see you and not speak. That's a very dangerous person. What were you doing the whole time when you saw me and didn't say anything? But you'll get called crazy for making these types of assumptions, for putting this type of information together. You'll get called crazy for this. But really, it's just you making logical sense of somebody's weird behavior. The only thing, like if somebody is like watching you from a distance, what do you think they're doing? If they're not having the gumption to walk up to you, speak to you, if they see you first, hi, hey, how's it going? I saw you from. That's a normal interaction. That's something that you would do. If you would see this person and you saw them first, and you would walk up to them and, hey, what's up? How's everything? You know, when people don't want to be seen, they hide themselves. They don't make themselves visible. Somebody doesn't want to be seen, that's real. I can understand that. Oh, okay. You know how people in movies, they like be trying to get away from people, and the person's like, oh, hey, I'm not that kind of person. If I see you trying to dip or get away or you don't want to be seen, I'm like, okay, they having a little moment. Cool. We all have them. Have your little moment. See you on the flip side. But for someone to have seen you and to not say anything and just to like stay off in the cut in the distance, that's a spy. That ain't nothing but negative energy. That ain't nothing but a spy. And what you have to do is learn how to just accept people for who they turn into, accept people for who they are, accept these kinds of things as they are, because these are anything that you don't have power over or anything you don't have the ability to change. In order for you to ascend and in order for you to raise your vibration and not feel bad about it and to not take it personal, which is going to allow you to be neutral on it. You want to be neutral, feel neutral on these kind of things. Don't feel bad about these kind of things. It's going to lower your vibration and make you feel like a terrible person. It's going to make you feel that it's something that you did. It's going to make you feel bad about yourself, and that's what you don't want to do. When you have nothing to do about how somebody else feels or what somebody else is doing, don't allow yourself to feel bad about it. Don't feel down in the dumps about it. Don't feel depressed about it. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not a bad person. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just how they're coming at you. It's just how they feel. And you have to be as neutral as you can about it. Don't allow it to get you upset or angry. Don't allow it to be. You have to observe these kinds of things, and it's going to take time. But you want to be able to grow spiritually. You want to be able to raise your vibration and stay on a high frequency, no matter what is going on around you, no matter how, who, what is switching up or behaving in the wrong way. You want to let them just do them. It's a part of life. It's a part of the life cycle. You have to accept the changes in life as they come when it's a situation to where you have no control over it. You have to accept it and you have to let it go. And it's nothing that you can do about it. But what you can do about it is work on yourself continuously. Make sure that you feel okay about you. Make sure that you're not feeling any kind of wrong or any kind of guilt because of how people do you. It sucks to have people who you think are for you, but show you that they're against you and think that you're dumb enough to not realize that. Maybe when you were younger and you had more hope for them. And that's the thing. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope for life. Don't lose hope for good people. Don't lose hope for yourself. Just because the people who are around you are falling off and on these kinds of terms doesn't mean that all is lost. Doesn't mean that there's not going to be anyone out there for you to connect with. There's going to be people out there for you to connect with. Don't feel like, oh man, the whole world is corrupt. The whole world is bad. It's just the people that are around you, unfortunately, and you may be waking up to the fact that you're the scapegoat. People who get treated like this are the scapegoat. They want to use you to make themselves feel better. They want to blame things on you and make you their problem. I mean, and yeah, they want to make you their problem. They want to see you as the problem. You're not the problem. They are. It's something that's wrong with them. It's something internally that they're dealing with. They're not dealing with their truths. They're not accepting what they need to accept. They're not doing things to raise their vibration. They're staying on a low frequency. They're low vibrational and they're choosing not to grow. They plateaued. They indigo plateaued. All right, shout out to all the Pokemon players. They indigo plateaued and they're not raising the bar for themselves any higher than that. They're not choosing to not be that kind of person. That's who they are, unfortunately, and there's nothing you can do about it. You may have thought this was one of the nicest, sweetest, most polite people you ever met, but it's not. You might have thought this was your road dog, but it's not. You might have thought she was down for you, your ride or die, but she's not. You might have thought he was always going to be by your side, ladies, but he not. And this could be someone that you're involved with right now. If you're doing all the acknowledging, this person wants you to worship, if it feels like this person wants you to worship them as a god or something, but not in a positive way, you know, not in a way to where you get seen as a goddess. You know what I'm saying? This person just wants you to see them as everything, and they want you to be. They want to see you as nothing, and they want you to be okay with that type of situation. You know, don't let anybody treat you like you're nothing. Don't let anybody treat you like, you ain't got nothing going on. But these kinds of people are hiding something, and they're hiding their true intentions, and they're hiding how they really feel. Who knows what kind of stuff they got up their sleeve? Who knows what they have planning, what they have planned? Who knows? Who knows what they got up their sleeve? Who knows what they have planned? And if they're coming at you like this, if they're not giving you acknowledgement, but they see you and they're watching you from afar kind of thing, and they just want you to approach them kind of stuff, that's shady. That's very shady. And I would watch my back around those kind of people, because the vibes they're giving off is that you can't trust them. Gotta call a spade a spade. Just keeping it real, folks. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.